What's up, everyone? I'm Chris Rogers from Rockin' Waves 11294, and you're watching WGS-TV.
Welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleCam. I'm Devon Boudreaux, and this is going to be my Impact Wrestling review for the week of June 14th, 2012. And we start off this week's live Impact with an X Division match, the Ultimate X match, which is always a personal favorite of mine. It was between Zema, Chris Sabin, and Austin Aries. Now, as entertaining as the match could have been, I believe there was one casualty in a sense. I noticed on the spot where they did the back body drop over the top rope involving Chris Sabin, and he landed, his knee just blew out. And I do not believe this is kayfabe. And the reason I say that is he tried to get back into the ring. He tried to get back in to finish the match. And, you know, he did one or two moves, but he couldn't finish. He couldn't continue. And he rolled back to the outside for the remainder of the match, which leads me to believe that Chris Sabin is probably done for 2012. It's got to, now, I say that, but, you know, I wish him the best. I just hope it's not anything really serious where he'll be gone for an extended period of time. I mean, he already missed the latter part of 2011 because of a torn MCL injury. So, if they lose him again, he's probably finished in TNA, because TNA is not going to keep him on board if he continually injures himself. So, other than that, I thought this was a fantastic match to open up Impact Wrestling with. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5, and I'm going to include that score with the segment following the match involving Austin Aries and Hulk Hogan. Apparently, they had a little back and forth. Now, with the upcoming pay-per-view, which is Destination X, Austin Aries has, got on the microphone and cut a promo about wanting to be in the main event, how he deserves to be in the main event. Hulk Hogan said he'll gladly put him in the main event, against the World Heavyweight Champion, under one condition, that he has to hand over the X Division Championship. Hogan says he can't have one man be the champion of both divisions, and he has given Austin Aries 1 week to render a decision. I'm really looking forward to see where they go with this. This just kind of caught my attention, caught my interest. So, let's go on to the next match of the night, and it was the television championship match, Hernandez and Devon. It was an okay match. I really didn't think that, with the push they're giving Devon, I mean, they're giving him a pretty good push as TV champion, and they're doing a phenomenal job with it. And I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised not to see Robbie E out there running interference. Apparently, they're probably going to be done with that angle between Devon and Robbie E. As far as this match goes, I thought it was an okay match. It was good to see Hernandez back on TV as a singles competitor. When he was with Mexican America, it just kind of getting the same feeling that with Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger over in the WWE. This was a horrible tag team. So it was good to see Hernandez back on his own. I think that's where he can shine, personally, in my opinion. Even though he didn't win tonight, it was still a really good match. I'm going to go 4 out of 5 on this one as well. And like I said, really good to see Hernandez back on TV, back as a singles competitor. But bring Sarita and Rosita back, please. Next up, we have the start. They had the announcement, the start of the Bound for Glory series, and what a way to start it is with what they called a gauntlet, aka Battle Royal. And I have the order of the eliminations here. All right, the first elimination was Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was eliminated by Bully Ray. And then, of course, the continuing saga of Abyss, Joseph Park, and Bully Ray. Abyss appears from underneath the ring, turns Bully Ray around, grabs him by the throat, and chucks him over the top rope, eliminating him from the Battle Royal. Then RVD was eliminated. That happened during a commercial break, apparently. I didn't get a chance to see who it was. Then Christopher Daniels was also in there. He eliminated both AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Samoa Joe was also in this one, as he eliminated Robbie E and Magnus. And then James Storm eliminated the Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. Yes, he's back. And apparently he's in the new Batman movie that's coming out in a few months. And Christopher Daniels, and James Storm finally eliminates Samoa Joe and wins the match. So here's the bracketing, guys. Here is the full-on bracketing. Well, it's not bracketing, but it's the list of people who are in this year's Bound for Glory series. Bound for Glory, championship series. It's Bully Ray, Jeff Hardy, let's see, RVD, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Robbie E, Magnus, the Pope D'Angelo De Niro, Christopher Daniels, and Cowboy James Storm. Sorry. And I like the promo that James Storm cut after the Battle Royal was over, but even though it was a great promo, I kind of figured it was going to go the way of James Storm, because James Storm is back. He made his return. They had him go over on the undefeated Crimson, who now is no longer undefeated. Kind of redundant in saying that, but I'm going to say it anyway. But as far as the after-match promo, great promo by James Storm as always. The dude's got mad mic skills. He's really, really good on there. And he's got the in-ring talent to back it up. So, great promo, great gauntlet match. 5 out of 5. I was thoroughly, thoroughly entertained. Next up, we have a knockouts match. Miss Tessmacher, apparently, first she starts off as Miss Tessmacher. Then she goes to Brooke Tessmacher. And now she's back to Miss Tessmacher. I don't know, with TNA and the name changes, they kind of had me scratching my head when they had him first start off as Bobby Roode. Then you go to Robert Roode. And then they go back to Bobby Roode. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe somebody TNA Creative's going. But anyway, it's Miss Tessmacher and Madison Rayne. And again, I've said it always, I love watching the knockouts, not because they're smoking unbelievably hot and way out of my league. But they know how to wrestle. They know how to perform in the ring. And that's two things that Madison Rayne and Miss Tessmacher know how to do inside the ring. Now, they're still playing up to the angle with Madison Rayne about her secret crush. Apparently, she tweeted about it on her Twitter earlier in the day. Now, whenever I've seen Garrett Bischoff out there, or Robbie E, or Robbie T, every time those three guys were out there, she was out there staring at one of them. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Garrett Bischoff, to be honest with you. Robbie E, yeah, I would be totally shocked, because that character's a doofus. But Garrett Bischoff, I wouldn't be so surprised about. The next match is the big match for the World Heavyweight title, Bobby Roode and Mr. Anderson. Phenomenal match. I did not realize this because I did not order Slammiversary. The only man actually watched it for me, but I did not realize that Mr. Anderson changed his hair color yet again. And I thought I had hair problems, but apparently I don't. Mr. Anderson probably will, because he's constantly changing his hair color. I know Jeff Hardy probably does it the safe way. Oh, Jeff Hardy probably does it the safe way. Anyway, it was a great match, great technical match. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't think they were going to have Bobby Roode drop the title to Mr. Anderson just yet. I thought it was a wonderful match, though, but Bobby Roode's on too good of a roll. He's, they put the title on him, and they put the responsibility of carrying the show, in a sense, on him. And so far, he has delivered. He has delivered in every sense of the word. And Bobby Roode, to me, equals ratings for Impact. You just want to see what's going to happen next, or you want to see who's the guy that's going to come out of the woodwork and try to beat Bobby Roode. And that, to me, equals ratings. That garners my interest. One thing I want to note is they're still playing up this weird angle between AJ Styles and Dixie Carter. And apparently what they're going to be doing on next week's Impact Wrestling is they are apparently going to address the entire situation. Now, is it a love angle, or is it something else? Who knows? And then next up, we have the reactions of Sting. For those of you who are still unaware, at the Slammiversary pay-per-view, Sting was announced to be the first inductee into the TNA Hall of Fame. So take that, WWE. I probably figured, you know, within a year or two, Sting was going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame. TNA beat them to the punch. And it was a great promo. What I found really interesting, though, is the fact that they had 3 guys in masks come out and beat up Sting. Now, this has got me puzzled. Is TNA starting a new faction now? Because it was 3 guys in complete face masks. You can't see who they are. They had hoods on. You couldn't see. Plus, they had jackets on, so you couldn't quite make up the builds of each of their bodies. So, TNA really making things interesting for Impact Wrestling this week. 4 out of 5 for that last promo. Overall score for this week's Impact Wrestling gets a 4 out of 5. It was a phenomenal show. Impact Wrestling did a wonderful job. Enjoyed the matches. I still feel really bad about Chris Sabin. You know, I really hope that he isn't injured seriously. But from what I saw, he might be out for the rest of the year. Because it did not look good. It did not at all. But a great gauntlet match. I really enjoyed that. Always, again, like I said, I've always enjoyed watching the knockouts. Bobby Roode, again, got to reiterate it, wonderful heel champion. You know, he is technically the it factor of TNA. He's the one who probably draws ratings the most. People want to see him get beat up or see what he says next, in a sense. And again, this thing with 3 guys in masks coming out to beat up Sting, it's got me interested. You know, where are they going to go next from here? I mean, you know, is there a new faction now? Is there a faction now against Sting? Is Sting their primary target, or are there other wrestlers in Impact Wrestling who will be feeling the wrath of the 3 masked men who will beat you up? I want to know from you guys out there, and the WGS-TV viewers and subscribers, your thoughts, your ratings, in a sense, on this week's Impact Wrestling. Do you agree with me? Do you feel the show was a 4 out of 5, or do you have a different score for this week's Impact Wrestling? And if you do, tell me what it is, and tell me why you think the score should be different from a 4 out of 5. Put your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and favorite this video, and don't forget to visit the official Facebook page for WGS-TV, facebook.com/WGS-TV. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer. So with that being said, I'm WGS-TV saying thank you very much for watching.
GCW, Gulf Coast Wrestling, where the bad boys play.
Gulf Coast Wrestling of Louisiana proudly presents Ring of Fire at the New Iberia City Park Rec Center in New Iberia, Louisiana, Friday, June 22nd, and Cajun Carnage at the American Legion Hall in Abbeville, Louisiana, Saturday, June 23rd. Come out and watch your GCW superstars put it all on the line as we bring the most intense, most high-impact wrestling that we have to offer. Those on the card, Kid Crash, as well as the one and only Green Man, Mama Man, Mikey Boudreaux, Flip Wolfman Jackson. Another on the line here is the big mother trucker himself, Trucker Jones, Big John Steele, the GCW Abbeville Tag Team Champions, High Definition, as well as the heavyweight champion, The Rocket. Also featuring former WWE superstar and diva, the female fighting phenom Jazz, and Red Dog Rodney Mack. That's right, folks, come out to Abbeville and New Iberia, June 22nd and 23rd, as we bring you some of the most intense wrestling here in South Louisiana. Now, tickets are on sale in both locations. For the Iberia show, GCW-GulfCoastWrestling.com, then click the tickets icon. And for the Abbeville show, call 772-8010, 517-6548, and 517-0823. Once again, folks, this is a double weekend, Friday and Saturday, June 22nd and 23rd, New Iberia and Abbeville, Ring of Fire, Cajun Carnage, you not want to miss this, folks. You have every opportunity, so get your tickets now. This is action. This is adrenaline. This is GCW.